Live from the 33 Lounge studio in beautiful Mingo, Junction, Ohio. It's the Spiggity Show with me, your host, Jason, a.k.a. Spiggity, and my brother sidekick, Justin, a.k.a. JR.
Yep. Back for another banger.
Yeah. We upgraded.
We did?
I got the notes for
There's
us.
all kinds of notes.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do.
I know. It's
Notes.
a new world for us.
Yeah.
Videos here. I mean, 4 episodes in now. I really got to quit looking at the video.
Yeah.
Like, that's my.
I think Nick kind of folds it back a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. It's distracting. I see you move or me move, and my eyes go right to it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like you think it would go to the TV, but
Yeah.
I don't go to the TV.
Where the Penguins are
Yeah.
about to play.
Yeah. They could be brothers.
Yeah. They
Wow.
got
I
similar
never noticed.
noses, except
Yeah.
for Colby's is
Jacked up.
a little,
Yeah.
got a little question mark going on it.
Yeah. Penguins on a roll.
Crosby's on a roll.
Well, Jari's on a roll.
Jari is on a roll.
Is he playing tonight?
I have no idea.
Oh. I don't know who would play in his place.
What is that?
My phone.
Oh.
Don't know what's going on. Someone's outside.
With my house?
No.
Why would-
Renee's house.
Oh.
Is that Darius Kasparaitis?
Could be.
Might be.
I don't know who that is.
I think it's a Chari.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we got all these notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start with the nailer talk like
Oh.
always. Huh?
Nail it down.
Nail it down. Nailers.
Forge the future.
Yeah. They lost in a shootout or overtime one game and won a game. And then they lost on Monday. It was elementary school day. They lost in front of the kids there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad.
Packed house full of kids and they lost. I think they lost like 1-0 or 2-0 or something like that. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. But current Eastern Conference standings, the Nailers sit in 6th place with 33 wins, 20 losses, 3 overtime losses, and a shootout loss with 70 points. They are 14 points behind Trace Rivera's Lions for first place in the North Division.
Those pesky Three Rivers.
Yeah. Cal Jackson continues to be on fire. He's got 25 goals, 22 assists, 47 points. Matty De St. Folly.
He's back down.
Yes,
Right,
these guys are back in
Yeah.
Wheeling for now.
Yeah, for now.
Matty St. Folly, 18 goals, 29 assists, 47 points as well. Those are your 2 leading scorers for the Nailers. They're tied. This weekend is Frosty Friday, $2 beers, select beers. They play Fort Wayne, and then Saturday night, St. Patrick's Day, they have a whiskey bar for that.
Wow.
Yeah, whiskey bar. I don't know what that's going to be like. And Tyler Kennedy, because he's Irish, I guess. I don't know.
Kennedy.
But, yep. And then he plays Cincinnati Cyclones on Sunday. Excuse me.
Getting choked up.
Got a little choked up. Yeah, talking about Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But that's your Nailers talk for this week. Sergei Moroshov is still down, or up, up with the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Baby Penguins.
I was just making sure I was on the same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Literally
Yeah.
and figuratively.
But yeah, it's going to be the Wheeling Nailer talk for this week. I will tag the Nailers. I will check myself in both nights I'm in Wheeling at the games.
So you're going to 2 games.
I plan on going Saturday too, but I haven't got tickets for Saturday.
But you're definitely going tomorrow.
Yes.
Glowing. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
Going.
Me and Dad are going tomorrow. Yep.
Shout out, Doug.
Yeah.
That's weird to say.
Yeah. 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 So we'll be at the Nailers game. They'll probably lose. I'll be there. I'll tag myself in there. Maybe someone from the Nailers will come over and talk to me. Finally.
Man.
I don't know. I feel like I need to get aggressive with the nailers. If
They
they really,
should just let you suit up.
yeah, yeah. I'll skate. I can play center ice. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I was a pretty good street hockey player back in the day.
Yeah. Suit up.
Yeah.
Get out there.
I mean, I don't know if
Show
I
'em
got,
what you're worth.
not much. I don't think they want a 47-year-old that can barely ice skate.
You know.
That is the minor leagues. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be worse. I could go out there and be the fourth line center, I guess.
Yeah.
Be like Matt Cullen.
Old Matt Collins.
I'll just go out there and throw my body around.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be pretty sore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
I'd give it a shot, though. It'd be like a bucket list thing. Played professional hockey.
Yeah.
Check it off the list. Why not? I mean, I checked off WrestleMania last year.
Yep.
I don't have that anymore.
Nope.
All I have left is going to Fenway Park.
Yeah, I want to go there.
I'm going to go when the Pirates are there, though.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Oh, Madison Square Garden. I would like to go there, too.
I was outside of that place.
Yeah.
I was never in it.
I don't want to go to New York City, though. So, like, I want Madison Square Garden to come to me.
Smart.
Yeah.
I don't like New York City.
Yeah. I have no desire to go there. All them people.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's like 20-foot wide sidewalks and you have no room still.
Yeah. Yeah. In Philadelphia, Philadelphia was the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't as many people, obviously,
yeah.
but like the roads were real narrow. Sidewalks were pretty wide. I mean, you could step over the homeless people that were sleeping there. Yeah, it was Renee was in culture shock there.
I bet.
She never seen homeless people before.
Ain't there homeless people in Wheeling?
Yeah, but they're not the same. They're not laying on the sidewalk. They're in tents along the sides of the roads in the woods, you know?
True.
Yeah. Our homeless people don't sleep on the streets.
Right.
They sleep in the woods.
That's where I would sleep.
Yeah. They just don't sleep in Mingo Marina.
No.
No.
You don't want to be there.
No. Nope. Yeah. You want to talk about the Penguins a little bit? I know I don't have that on my notes, but
Sure.
We'll talk about other hockey stuff here a little later.
Okay.
But we'll just push the Penguin talk back till then. How about
Okay.
that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Or we can flip the notes to get to the Penguin stuff, I guess.
There's notes for Penguins?
Yeah, the prospects and the free agents.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Penguin stuff.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Look at that.
Notes.
You on the free agents or the prospects? Prospects. Okay. We're good. So Penguins should be, what do you think? Top 5 probably?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have some lottery balls. I don't know. They'll win the lottery per se.
Either way, we have 2 first-round picks.
Yeah. Yeah. Depending on where that Ranger one ends up being.
So plausible. 2 of these 15 guys
Yeah.
could be Penguins.
2 of those 15 guys could be Penguins. It's very plausible. I mean, it could be any of them 15 too, with the Penguins not making the playoffs.
Right.
They're going to have a shot at the one. I mean, they're not going to have as many balls as San Jose.
Yeah.
But they definitely have a shot. I would say, though, the Penguins probably wouldn't draft that Matthew Schaefer.
Schaefer. Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's a left-handed defenseman.
Yeah.
I mean, they need defensemen, but that doesn't seem like a Penguin move to draft a defenseman if they got the number 1 pick, let's say.
Right.
I would say that James Higgins there,
Yeah.
the center from Boston College, you know, he's a highly skilled offensive gifted center. That sounds like a Penguin.
Right.
You know. And I mean, Malkin, he's moved to wing here lately, hasn't he? He's been playing the wing.
I think he moved back to center because isn't that Tommy Novak? He's a center, but he got hurt.
Yeah, he had blocked a shot and got hurt.
So I think Malcolm moved back.
Oh. Is Novak back tonight or is
No, I think he's still out.
Oh.
That's not on the notes.
No, I didn't think about the doing that. I got to get a little bit better at that. I mean, this was just something I threw together today.
Right.
So yeah. Other guys on here that kind of stand out to me would be this Porter Martone, the right winger from the Brampton Steelheads.
Mm-hmm.
He's a power forward, got some size and skill there. This Caleb Desnoyers, I know I'm not saying that right because it's probably French and the R is silent.
Desnoyer.
That's probably it.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. He's supposed to be a 200-foot center. He's like 6'2", 200 pounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So kind of built in the mold of Sidney Crosby there a little bit. Maybe not as skilled, obviously, because there's no generational talent in this draft class. And then, I don't know, going down through there, nothing else really stands out with these players,
No.
It's not a good draft year for the NHL.
It's not. But
you never know. Like, one of these guys can end up being a superstar.
Yeah, you don't know. But either way, you could, draft in guys that are high prospects and then trade them off in trades.
Yeah. Or, I mean, like if you get the Desnoyer, which we're going to go with because it's probably right.
Yeah.
That kid could be like a Jordan Stahl type player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's big. He plays 200 foot. And he might kill penalties. You need a good third line center, and that seems to be the type of player he is.
Right.
Although they have listed as forward there, but I seen him as a center on another list. So I don't know. Malcolm Spence, put an R on the end of it. That's our cousin.
He's probably black.
Just because his name's Malcolm?
I don't know.
Malcolm in the middle was white.
I'm Googling
him. Carter Bear, just because of the name. Jackson Smith.
And Jigba.
No, just Jackson Smith. He's a defenseman. Puck moving. That's a Penguin type of large size defenseman. Good. That sounds like a Hal Gill, maybe.
Yeah. A guy we would desperately need and want.
Yeah. And so there's some guys like these guys would be like maybe you're like your third line. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a genius.
Yeah. A lot of third line and a lot of the defense looks like it's probably heavy in this draft. This is probably a good draft to draft defenseman, I would say. Looking at this list.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So yeah. I would think that this would be a good chance for the Penguins to build their defense up a little bit with some prospects.
Well, we ain't young there.
No, and they're not good there.
No.
Like you might say they got the number 1 overall pick. That Schaffer, he might be in the starting lineup for the Penguins next year. You know what I mean?
It's plausible, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, Christ's sakes, we have P.O. Joseph.
Yeah, well, he's hurt.
Well,
yeah.
He's probably bad at being hurt, too.
Yeah, he's definitely bad at being hurt, too. We're going to go into the
we're done with
it. Yeah. Go into the potential
all right.
Potential free agents for the Penguins here. These are just guys that I've seen on there that are free agents this offseason that have been linked to the Penguins at times, or I feel might be good picks for the Penguins people. Yeah. So, obviously, at the top of the list, Mitch Marner.
I would love to see him.
Yeah, I mean,
in a Penguins
him
jersey.
And Cal Dubas obviously have a relationship from the time then Marner was then Toronto with him.
Right.
So, I mean, that'd be a great pickup for the Penguins. A younger forward with speed. It'd kind of be like getting Jake Gensel back.
Yeah.
With more pedigree, obviously, because Marner was highly drafted, I believe. Undrafted like Gensel. He might not have been highly drafted. He was drafted.
Well, yeah.
Brad Marchand, I would not want this, but Sidney Crosby and him are good friends, and we know what happens with that.
Right.
So I could see him coming and being a third or fourth line player for us, but he ain't getting $6.5 million a year like he's getting paid right now.
And then just, retrospectively, Marner and Marchand, Big age difference.
Oh yeah, huge. Marshawn's going to be 36.
Yeah. Mitch Barner's 27.
Yeah, so it's almost 10 years
He'll
difference.
be 28.
Yeah.
He's born a day after me.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, not the same year, though.
Yeah, well, obviously, because you're like 58.
Yeah.
Brock Boser, he's been linked to the Penguins trade rumors in the past. Never happened, but it's been linked there,
Right.
So it's possible they can get him. I mean, he's a consistent goal scorer.
He was 4th overall in the draft in 2015, Mitch Marner.
There you go. So Mitch Marner is a way higher pedigree than Jake Gensel has.
I do miss Jake Gensel, though.
No, I am not knocking Jake Gensel. Yeah. I did not expect Jake Gensel to keep it up, which I don't know what he's doing this year in Tampa. But he played very well in the Four Nations, I thought.
I can't spell.
Then Bowen Byram from the Buffalo Sabres, he's going to be a free agent. He's a highly skilled offensive defenseman. Has a high ceiling. This just sounds like a guy we would get. You know what I mean? Especially if we move on from Carlson.
Yeah.
This offseason. They'll definitely be looking for a guy like that.
Gensel has 32 goals, 31 assists.
Yeah, Tampa. You don't.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I would love to have those 32 goals.
But again, also Jake Gensel, older than Mitch Marner.
Yeah,
he's 30.
So, yeah, I mean, getting younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and the one I have on here at the bottom of the list there, Aiden Hill, the goalie from the Vegas Knights, might be a target for the Penguins if they want a more reliable goaltender, I think.
Well, the good news is so far, Jari has had a rebirth.
Yeah. If he's in net tonight, he's already faced 6 goal shots. He's in net.
He's in net.
He's done very well at the beginning of games now.
The last game, the third period, Vegas outshot the Penguins 20-4.
Yeah.
Now, I know we gave up a goal with like a few seconds.
He was screened though. He didn't see that.
But the man's had a rebirth, a resurgence, if you will.
Yeah.
And the one thing nice about it isn't it if he stays a Penguin, he stays a Penguin, but he's at least making it easier to try to trade him away.
Yeah. And he's played a lot better. Like he's more fundamentally sound. And he was a good fundamental goalie anyway, I thought before. Right. But he's coming out and challenging the shooters. He's really being more aggressive, I think. I think he's playing with a chip. Maybe this is what he needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe this gets him to that next level.
I mean, the Penguins came out and said they believe of him, but they want to get him right.
Yeah.
And so far it's working.
And I believe the Penguins, I mean, you don't pay a goalie what we paid him.
$5.5 million a year.
Yeah. And not believe in him, you know?
Right.
So if it works out, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, this kid took his junior team to the Calder Cup or Memorial Cup, whatever the junior championship is, before he was a Penguin. So he can do it, He's a solid goaltender. It just he hasn't put together at the NHL level yet. In these games, there's no pressure on him either because we're out of it. We're not. I mean, maybe we keep when we get back in it. I don't know. Maybe we go on a win streak. We get into the playoffs.
Boy, would that be weird?
Yeah, we had to wreck everything.
How far are we out? I think last time I seen we were like 8 points out.
That's not a lot.
I think that's what it was. Don't quote me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want them to get in at this point. They've been bad all year. Let's just stay bad.
Right.
But I mean, it could happen, especially when Columbus is one of the teams in front of you, because they're notorious for collapses.
We're 8 points out behind Columbus.
Yeah.
Although they have 3 games in hand.
They could probably lose all 3 of those games.
But, yeah.
Remember when the Penguins were in and they had 3 games in hand on everybody and they lost?
Yeah.
Every one of them games.
Right.
That was like 2 years ago.
How did I miss that we scored a goal?
I don't know. I missed it too.
Who scored? Ryan Graves. First goal of the season.
Well, last game he tried to take a shot, fell down.
Good thing we extended his contract.
No, that was Riley Shea.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, or Ryan Shea, whatever his name.
Look at that, 1-0. We missed it. There's a DJ there.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. How fancy.
Yeah.
Surfside Iced Tea Vodka.
Hmm.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. It's a sponsor of the Penguins, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. That's all the talk I got for this, unless you want to talk about one of these other guys that we didn't name off there.
No, Mitch Marner and the top three guys what you talked about are probably about all I would even. Well, Aaron Ekblad would Ekblad. He'd be an all right defensive to bring in, but yeah, I'm most curious about Mitch Marner.
I don't think
see that happen.
I think Neil Poinick there would be a good one to bring in too.
Maybe Winnipeg Jets. Oh, that's satisfying.
Yeah,
man, look at that. Show's almost over.
Almost over. That's all for this week. We're just almost done with these notes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we got that.
Then we have the secret notes.
The secret notes. We got to talk about that email I got.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, you did a little research and dug in and found a little bit more about that email.
Yeah, I found a very very broken. That was from down below.
It was deep.
I found a very broken down explanation of the events of dealing with Catfish Man.
Yeah,
and I don't want to get into it.
No, we'll get into it later in the show. I was just excited someone actually contacted me.
Yeah, anonymously.
Anonymously.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be known.
No,
or she. I don't know.
And after doing our little bit of research, we kind of figured out why he doesn't want to be known.
Right.
So makes sense, or him or her. You're right. I use he as like a noun. You know what I mean? In this sense,
use guys.
Yeah.
Yins.
I don't say yins.
Y'all.
Use
guys.
I'm not a yinzer.
Yeah.
Not like that. I just don't use yins.
I get it.
Yeah.
But
and I'm not a yinzer.
If you want to hear about Catfish Man, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Keep listening. Keep watching.
Listening.
Like, follow, subscribe, comment.
Yeah. Ring that bell.
Ring the bell.
Yeah.
Bell.
Yeah.
Do I have a bell sound? I don't think I do.
No. Let's put one on there.
Yeah. Probably be copyrighted.
Yeah. Just record one off your phone.
Yeah. Or I'll just literally ring a bell.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just got us off the rails there.
Yeah, well, you do it a lot.
Yeah.
We're going to talk WWE now.
WWE.
Lots happened. We're on the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah. With an H.
Mania.
No, Rhodes.
Rhodes. Oh, Rhodes. I thought you meant Mania. Like Triple H.
Yeah.
I am the game.
Yeah. Like a evangelist.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's starting to heat up now. It's definitely feels like we're on the way to WrestleMania.
Yep.
Unlike those other weeks.
Yeah, it was
here.
Feeling weird.
Yeah, it was just slow. It felt like it was slow and it wasn't going anywhere.
Right.
But Cody Rhodes has that unique situation where he has to promote his match with John Cena without having anybody to go back and forth with.
Right.
Because The Rock and Cena they're part-timers.
Right.
So neither one of them are there. And although this week on Raw, John Cena will be in Belgium.
Right.
And so will Cody Rhodes.
And The Rock's supposed to show up one of them shows, too.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Maybe that night. I don't know.
That would make sense.
It makes sense. But Cody's promo on SmackDown was great, I thought.
Yeah.
He hit all the points. He got the crowd going his way because you got to worry about this now because now Cena's turned heel and the fan base has wanted John Cena to be heel for like 15 years.
Yeah.
So now you got to worry about that.
Right.
That he's going to get cheered because he's a heel.
Right.
So I feel like Cody's done a great job of just making sure the crowd stays on the side.
Right.
Now, Monday night on Raw, when he came out and did his promo, they started chanting for Cena a little bit, and he even let it go. He's like, go ahead, let somebody hear it.
Yeah.
You know, he played into it, you know?
Right.
And then they started booing Cena. And so Cody knows how to work the crowd. So especially with his time in AEW where he was getting booed like he was John Cena, you know? So he knows how to work them. And then, like I said before, I think Cody going to acting school before becoming a wrestler really makes him better with promos.
Sure.
And his facials, like, you know, selling with his facial expressions and stuff.
And it helps his dad was Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, obviously it helps his dad was Dusty Rhodes,
Right.
the greatest promo of all time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hard times.
Yeah, I mean, you follow like that No Context Dusty on like Facebook.
Okay.
They'll put little clips, but they'll like meme it. They'll say like, "Whoops, sorry."
Oh, geez.
It'll say like, something about their wife or something, like me telling my wife something.
Yeah.
And it'll be a Dusty Rhodes promo.
Right. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Or me after a night with the boys. It'll be Dusty Rhodes bleeding, cutting a promo. But it's pretty cool. I like. There's a No Context Flair one too. But the Dusty Rhodes one's better, obviously.
Huh.
In my opinion.
Sure.
I'm biased. I don't like Ric Flair.
Woo.
Woo. You got anything to add about Cody?
No, I don't. I'm excited though, because I felt like we were gonna lose momentum.
Yeah, like WWE has this red hot momentum right now,
Right?
And yeah, it felt like before Elimination Chamber, it felt like they were losing steam heading into their biggest pay-per-view of the year,
Right?
Which is going to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time.
Yeah.
Even though I was just at the biggest WrestleMania of all time. It's going to be bigger. You know what I mean?
Right.
Every year is going to be bigger than the one before.
And you want it to be that way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
And I did a little research. The Royal Rumble, John Cena passed Cody Rhodes as the highest merch seller.
Really?
Yeah. But Cody Rhodes is consistently top 2.
Sure.
In there.
I mean, them farewell.
Yeah, that's
last
what
time
it
you
is.
see me shirts.
Yeah.
I mean that.
And he hasn't released any heel stuff yet.
You know, I was thinking about this. I feel like they're just going to keep his music the same because it gives the fans the opportunity.
John Cena sucks.
Right.
Well, when he talked about making his music when he was in Turn Heel before, when he was facing The Rock, that kind of beat was still going to be kind of the same.
Oh, so
it was going to be a little different. Like the trumpets weren't going to be the same. They'd kind of be there, but be different.
I got you.
And so if he uses that music that he already cut, it's probably going to have a rhythm where you can do that. John Cena. Do you notice Alpha Academy's music is kind of a version of Kurt Angle's?
Yep.
Yeah, because the "You Suck" fits into it.
Yep. I'm sure that's by.
It's by design, 100%.
Design. That's good.
Yep. It's definitely by design.
Speaking of the Alpha Academy, Chad Gable, is back.
Yeah, he is. That masked man jumped the rail, took out Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio,
and it wasn't.
It doesn't seem like it was. Was it Rey Fenix?
Well, that's what some people are saying.
I don't know. I think Rey Fenix is bigger than Chad Gable, though.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. He might not be. I've never seen the two side by side. I've never seen the two in the same place at the same time.
They're the same person.
It might be. Oh, wow. We just blew. He was working for 2 companies at the same time. That's why I wear a mask.
I mean, I like the mask.
Yeah, it was cool. I thought it was gonna be the Patriot mask, but it wasn't.
No,
it was different.
I have that.
Yeah,
there,
up there
somewhere.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a cool mask. They'll probably be selling it on WWE shop.
100%.
I'll probably buy one.
Right,
it's $75 like the Penta one.
But yeah, Ray Phoenix is now a free agent. I guess that's the term.
Yeah.
So
he'll be headed to WWE.
Well, I heard that they're working on his merch and all that stuff. So
yeah,
I'm curious how this is all going to shake out. I'm assuming he'll join forces with Penta.
Yeah. I want him to kind of drag it out like he is the mask guy, and it is Gable, but they're going to drag it out like Ray Phoenix is the mask guy.
Right.
That'd be kind of, I don't know how you could spin it that way, but they could try.
Right. I mean, they already got people out there saying it.
Yeah.
Oh, Malkin almost scored.
They only have 3 shots and they have a goal.
Yeah. They almost had another goal. 4 shots now.
Yeah. So, yeah. And actually, another thing with the Alpha Academy, because that was American made. Is
we said Alpha, didn't we?
The Alpha Academy, which I don't like, is like involved with Jey Uso a lot right now.
Right.
And I don't like that.
No.
I don't even like the whole Jey Uso thing going on right now.
You don't?
No. I feel like he's losing momentum.
Well, I will say all he keeps doing is saying everybody doubts me. Everybody doubts me.
Yeah, it's getting old.
Right.
Yeah. And I feel like
quit saying it.
Yeah.
Just come out and do your thing.
Like I feel like Jay was like this.
Yeah.
You know, and then he won the Rumble and everyone was mad because Cena didn't win.
Right.
And then and now he's back like this again, but then it's like this all the time now. Like I don't know. He's not doing this. He's doing this. You know? So I don't know. I don't like him getting involved with A-Town Down Under, although I think this is the build to Austin Theory finally turning on Waller.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah. And I mean, Austin Theory maybe had a cup of coffee as a babyface.
Yeah.
But he hasn't really been a babyface on the main roster.
No.
At all. I mean, he came up and he was with Rollins. He's one of the disciples.
Yeah.
And then he got moved away from that. And then he was a bad guy when he was the U.S. champ on his own. Then he beat John Cena, and it seemed like it was all downhill from there. Like he beat John Cena. He should have been up, skyrocket. But he went down after beating John Cena. It didn't make sense.
Right.
I think the part of the problem was he was like Vince's project.
Right.
And then Vince left the company.
Who was that smoked him in that promo?
Oh, it was Roman.
Roman.
Daddy's not here no more.
Daddy's not here no more.
I'm your daddy now.
Oh,
that's what he said.
Smoked him.
Yeah. Yeah. That was when Theory had the money in a bank briefcase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he smoked him.
Yeah.
I like Austin Theory though. I do. I like the kid's look. I like his skill set.
Yeah.
I think he just needs that thing to kind of push him over the top. And maybe a feud with Waller gets him there.
Yeah, maybe.
Grayson Waller I don't think he can get any bigger than he is.
No.
He
is what he is.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like an Australian Miz.
Absolutely.
But he's not as good as the Miz.
No.
At all.
No. There's that itchy ear again.
Yeah. Well, it's because you don't take showers. But yep. And then did you watch Raw though?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've seen the EOS guy promo.
Yeah. Shaping up for a 3-way.
Yeah, and then Bianca come out, and then Rhea came out and was like, "Why were you out there?" And she's like, "I was out there because I won." She's like, "No, why were you out there?"
Right.
I think Bianca, and it's also like building Bianca to be a heel. I think
something's gonna happen.
She has to be the mastermind behind the Jade Cargill thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Right.
I feel like Bianca will lose, or maybe Bianca wins the title somehow. Maybe it becomes a 3-way, which I think is what's going to happen. Bianca pins Io instead of Rhea, so you get that feud there. Still, I don't know. I don't know what you do if you put the belt on Bianca. I don't know how you do that. Thinking about it,
there's going to be an interference in that match.
Yeah, because you can't have Jade Cargill feuding with Bianca Belair if she's champion,
right?
Because Jade Cargill isn't going to be women's champion.
I think Jade will show up and interfere because she realizes that Bianca, like you
finds
said,
out Bianca was part of it,
or Naomi plants a seed.
Yeah,
you know,
or whatever, or Bianca accidentally cost jade the match
Right.
the night before or earlier in the night.
Right.
You know, I could see that happening.
Right.
And then I said this last week. I'm going to reiterate it this week. I think
Oh, wait,
Tiffany's.
real quick. Let me get it out. So Rhea's never beat Io Sky, right?
No.
So
never beat Io Sky.
I think the way it'll shake out, there'll be interference. Bianca will be down, and Rhea will pin Bianca to win. So Io still hasn't been beat.
Or there's interference, and Io pins Rhea.
Okay.
And retains.
Yeah.
I love Io Sky. She's my favorite women's wrestler.
I think she's great.
Yeah. I mean, I wish she was a little better at English.
Yeah.
But what is what it is. She's better than Asuka at English.
Yeah.
But I think she'd be better if they gave her more time to talk.
Yeah.
You know?
Could you see Asuka showing back up, though, for this?
Maybe.
You know?
I mean, she's had some weird stalker type crap happening to her.
Weirdly tweets about it.
Yeah. Yeah. People coming up and asking her out on dates and stuff.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Because, like,
a little weird.
Damage Control was a heel click.
Yeah, but they're baby faces.
And now they're baby face. But when Asuka was still here, they were.
Yeah, but Asuka, usually when you're hurt like that and you come back, you're a baby face.
Yeah, maybe.
So, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a million ways they can go with it.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be interesting for sure.
Yeah. And I don't have much interest in the storylines they got going on with the women too much. It doesn't hold me as, you know.
Yeah, outside of stuff with like Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
She's pretty much the only one. And I think it's because she's such a big character.
Sure.
I mean, she's right there.
I mean,
like, right there to become the Charlotte Flair level.
Right.
And I'm not a fan of Charlotte Flair, but she's
right
up there, you know.
Right.
So, yeah.
Like they went away from that Tear Twins thing quick.
Yeah.
With her and Damian.
Well, Rhea wants to win the men's tag titles with Damian Priest.
I mean, think of China with the Intercontinental Championship.
I wouldn't mind if they started doing, like, even if they did that mixed match challenge again, but made it normal and had a mixed tag title.
Yeah.
Maybe bring in Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green they can be tagged together.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And then like you do Seth and Becky.
Right.
I think that would work.
Braun and not Liv.
Alexa.
Yeah. Again. Little Big. Right?
Yeah, Team Little Big.
Yeah.
Punk and AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Maybe. You never know.
Never know.
CM Punk's great at teasing that too. Even he knows that she ain't coming, but he's like, I can't say nothing. Yeah.
Sorry, I got you way off.
No, that's fine. Like I was saying last week, though, Tiffany Stratton, she's just overwhelmed by Charlotte. I think she's not even close to being with Charlotte talent-wise yet. I mean, she has talent. I'm not saying that. She's just not ready for this magnitude of match. I don't think.
Right.
I'm just hoping it doesn't hurt her.
Right.
Development. Because I feel like she could be there in a couple years, but to me, she's not ready for this. It shows.
Right.
She's not a great promo anyway.
No.
And then, I mean, Charlotte's not either, but she's making Charlotte look good on promos.
Right.
So that's the one thing I would always say about Charlotte Flair. For her dad being Ric Flair, she doesn't cut a good promo.
No.
And that's definitely something she didn't get from Rick, but she's a better athlete than Rick ever was too. So I would say that.
Well, she probably don't drink like he does.
Probably not. No. And she wasn't in a plane crash.
Fair.
Yeah. So, yeah. Then the big match on Monday was the steel cage match between Punk and Rollins.
Yeah, and what we thought was going to happen happened.
Yeah, and it was a great match too.
Yeah.
It's going to go down as one of the classic steel cage matches in Madison Square Garden.
And they ain't done.
No.
No.
Seth Rollins got the win.
Yep.
Technically.
When
Roman Reigns came through the crowd and grabbed Seth Rollins and pulled him out of the cage.
You know what I really liked about that match?
Yeah.
Is that neither guy wanted to stop. They just wanted to keep going. And
Yeah.
then Roman shows up.
Yeah. Yeah,
And he
no one
ends
was
it.
trying to win. They were just trying to
Beat the hell out of each other.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Roman proceeds to just destroy Seth Rollins. And I loved it. Michael Cole brought up Dean Ambrose. And I love that WWE's doing that again now.
Right.
Talking about their past, talking about people that are in other companies.
Yep.
Under Vince, that would never happen.
Nope.
Vince wouldn't even show clips if the guy was in it. You know what I mean? So I love it. I love that they talk about New Japan. I love that they talk about that stuff. They're not going to say AEW probably by name ever.
Right.
But they talk about those other companies.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, they have that great relationship with TNA now. So I want to see that stuff continue. But back to the match there between them and Reigns showing up. The wise man was in the ring helping Punk.
Yeah.
Down on the knee.
Yeah.
Talking to him, and Roman went
Bitch,
in there.
that's mine.
Yeah. Yeah. He went in there and he just destroyed CM Punk.
Yeah.
Threw him off the cage, speared him.
Mm-hmm.
Did the whole crowd did it. Like, I don't know. Like, I love this Roman Reigns character because I don't think he's changed at all.
No.
And he's a babyface now. Well, he's like a tweener.
Yeah.
Like a Stone Cold type of guy, I would say.
And then he awkwardly kind of accepts it, but doesn't.
Yeah.
Like with the yeet thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's done.
Yeah.
Like he feels like he's lost in some kind of weird world. He doesn't know how to feel about it.
Yeah. Well, I think they want it to be like awkward that the people are cheering for him.
Right.
Because when he was a good guy, everyone booed him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he was forced down everyone's throat.
Mm-hmm.
And then he became this mega heel, which was an attraction heel, is what JBL calls it.
Okay.
He calls it attraction. He's like, and it makes sense what he said. An attraction heel is a heel that is over with the crowd and sells merchandise. Like the NWO was an attraction heel. So you still get merchandise sales. Like JBL was a classic heel. He didn't even have merchandise. You know what I mean?
Right. So
I think that's what Cena's going to be too. He's going to be an attraction heel here. Let the Rock's an attraction heel, even though he said Final Boss is a heel or a face.
Yeah.
It's whatever he wants to be.
Right.
He can flip back and forth.
Right.
No, that's called, when you're flipping to the babyface side, it's called being manipulative.
Right.
And then you flip back to being a heel.
Right.
So you're still a heel.
The Rock's a sociopath.
Yes. Yes. Well, he is.
Yeah.
I mean,
literally,
he is. I don't like the man. He does a lot of good.
Yeah.
I like when he bought Tamina a house.
Yeah.
I'm thinking she's a WWE superstar. She can't buy her own house.
Right.
But he bought her house.
Right.
And then he bought Haku a truck.
Did he?
Yeah. And I think he gave one to Harvey Wimpleman. He bought him a truck because his family had a relationship with Harvey Wimpleman back in the day. So, yeah, cool stuff that Rock does for people.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. But and then Tuesday night, NXT Roadblock, probably the best show of the week.
Okay.
Opened up. It was in the theater at Madison Square Garden, which is like right across the street from Madison Square Garden, I believe.
Like the old days of Raw.
Yeah. The Hardy Boys come out. The place exploded because the Hardy Boys were taking on Fraxium, the NXT Tag Champions. Great match. Hardy Boys got the win at the end. It's a great match there. And then Jordan Grace beat Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez is probably moving on. She's main roster already. Right. So that's probably her last match in NXT. She put Jordan Grace over. Then Oba Femi took on the TNA X Division champion Moose. Yeah. And that was two big, meaty men.
Yeah.
And Oba Femi got the win. So that's going to make Oba Femi just a bigger star. That guy's going to be, I mean, He's amazing. And he was a shot put guy in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought he was like a football player, but nope, shot put. He's built like a defensive lineman, though.
He's a big guy.
He looks like Aaron Donald, like size-wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's probably bigger than Aaron Donald, height-wise, though. Then Javon Evans, which that kid's only like 20 years old.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. He's been wrestling since he was 16, and he's already in WWE. He beat Ethan Page in a New York City street fight. It was a pretty good match, I thought. And then Stephanie Vaquer beat Julia to become a double champion. She's the NXT Women's Champion and the North American Champion.
So I read that WWE gave her an option.
Yes.
Whether she wanted to be on the main roster or NXT. And she first said main roster, and then she switched to NXT because she wants to improve her English.
Yeah. She Busted Open Radio on Sirius XM. They do a Busted Open After Dark. They do one after Raw. They do one after NXT, and they do one after Dynamite.
Okay.
For AEW. And she was Bully Ray, since he's at the Performance Center doing that LFG show.
Is he Bully Ray or Bubba Ray?
He's Bubba Ray. He's Bully Ray on Busted Open.
Okay.
He's Bubba Ray when he does WWE stuff.
Right.
But he does the show from the Performance Center on Tuesdays.
That's cool.
So he'll get an NXT superstar to be a guest.
Nice.
And Stephanie Vaquera was on there after she won the North American Championship.
Mm.
And she was talking about like how she was almost homeless when she lived in Mexico and all this stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. Because she's from Chile. So, yeah. And she was saying how she wanted to get better at English. And she speaks better English than the Japanese girls do.
Yeah.
So she's going to get there. She's good.
Yeah.
And she was in AEW. She had a match with Mercedes Moné, I believe, in AEW. But she wasn't signed to AEW. You know what I mean? She was whatever the Mexican promotion they have a partnership with.
Okay.
She was there and was working with AEW that way. Like I think last year at Forbidden Door, she had a match with Mercedes Moné or Sasha Banks, if you don't know who that is. But yeah, that was I mean, those are the two of the best women wrestlers in the world, Julia and Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah.
And Julia, same thing. She's French and Japanese, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a mixture.
Yeah. And she doesn't speak. Oh, it's Italian and Japanese. That's what she is.
That's really a mixture.
Yeah. And she doesn't speak good English. But she's getting better. They were both on that Bust Open After Dark at some point in time. I like Busted Open. It's a good show. You learn a lot on there.
I see clips on the TikToks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. But that's all I got for wrestling.
Oh.
AEW did have their pay-per-view Sunday night, but I didn't watch it.
Nobody cares.
Yeah. If it would have been free on Max, I might have watched.
Did it come back at you?
It came back.
You're
Is there airflow going this way?
Yeah.
Must be. That's all the notes.
Am I the only one that has this?
Yeah, I didn't print two of those out.
Okay.
I didn't know why it printed out so big. Maybe because it was a text message.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
That's the email.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't a text.
No, your text message I printed out
that's
for you.
An email.
Yeah.
Must be something to do with the phone.
Yeah. I did print these off my phone, so that might be why. Didn't put them onto the laptop. Can I have one of my twisted teas, sir?
Yeah. What did they say? Get it twisted. I don't know.
Get twisted. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
I have to put the label back. I don't have a koozie.
Oh, you want a koozie?
Yeah, sure.
I'll give you Shine Down. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Steelers. Not a sponsor. I don't even want to talk about the Steelers.
Well, they got their quarterback.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
You could talk about that on your show.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it there.
I feel like I'm Sam Kinison with this hat on. Should I be screaming into the mic?
Yeah.
Ow, 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 No one younger than us knows anything we're talking about.
He was awesome.
He was awesome.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Sam Kinison.
Yeah, R.I.P. Sam Kinison. If you don't know Sam Kinison,
look him up.
Look him up on YouTube.
Yeah. And while you're at it, look up Mitch Hedberg because he's just as awesome. R.I.P. Mitch Hedberg. Damn drugs.
Yeah. Well, Sam Kinison died in a car crash.
Car crash, yeah.
Yeah. He was clean.
Yeah.
He got clean and died in a car crash.
Yeah. Goes to show you.
Don't get clean.
Stay dirty.
Yeah. Keep riding dirty.
That's. Oh no! I knocked over Jesus.
Oh,
dear Jesus.
So what do you want to do? You want to cover the email first?
Yeah, we can. Maybe a little pause.
Yeah,
and then we can
get into this.
All right. Get ourselves prepared to talk about the Catfish
Man Part 2.
Yeah.
We're going to keep coming back to the Catfish Man every so often because we're going to keep investigating this.
Yeah. We're going to find him.
We are. Catfish Man might be a guest. Might be a guest. All right.
Oh.
No.
We're back.
We're back.
Sweet.
You didn't hear the no.
I did.
No.
This is a lot of reading I have to do.
It is. You'd probably breeze through it, not cut some stuff out if you wanted.
No.
They're
going to get it all.
They're getting it all.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll read the email I got anonymously.
We should read this first.
You want to read that first?
Yeah, let's read this first.
Okay.
So found a little more detailed explanation.
A detailed story, I would say, about the Catfish Man.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Bear with me because I'm terrible at reading. For decades, strange disappearances plagued this old steel mill town. Fishermen went missing along the Ohio River. Drifters passing through were never seen again. Locals told stories of a thing lurking in the waters. A hulking figure covered in slimy, scale-like skin with bulging eyes that never blinked. Some claimed it was just a hermit, some kind of river-dwelling madman. Others swore it was something not human. Then, in the summer of 1987, the disappearances escalated. A teenager named Danny Holt went fishing. Yeah, I said that right. Went fishing near the old train bridge and never came home. Search parties combed the riverbanks, but all they found was his tackle box, split in two, like something had bitten through it. That's when the town decided they had enough. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
No, it's all right.
So that's when the town decided they had enough. A group of steelworkers led by an ex-Marine named Gus Reynolds.
Old Gus Reynolds.
Yeah. Yeah, some called him One Eye. Set a trap. So they set a trap. They left out fresh meat near the riverbank and waited, armed with rifles and floodlights. What they saw that night still haunts Mingo Junction. Just after midnight, something massive crawled out of the water. It walked upright, but moved unnaturally. Yeah, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Its limbs too long, its skin glistening in the moonlight. When the floodlights hit its face, Gus swore he saw gills pulsing on its neck. Without hesitation, the men opened fire. The thing let out a gurgling scream and lunged, swiping at them with webbed fingers and tipped black claws. Should I read this way for effect? Feels good.
It's good. You like Orson Welles.
Yeah. It took over a dozen shots before it collapsed.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm on a roll. It took over a dozen shots before it collapsed, withering on the muddy shore. By the time the authorities arrived, all that was left was a foul-smelling, half-buried corpse that the local sheriff ordered to be burned. The official report? A deformed drifter But those men, they knew the truth. After that night, the disappearance, they stopped. But the Ohio River was quiet again. But to this day, some fishermen in Mingo Junction say they still hear something strange beneath the water. Something watching. Just reading about Catfish, man. You gonna be on the video right now?
No, oh my God, no.
No.
You guys were quiet, so I thought you were done.
No, I was reading the story about Catfish, man, and Mingo. I know you stay up at night.
Worried
Worried.
about the Catfish man.
No. So anyways, that's what I found.
That is a great story. I was intrigued when you found that.
Yeah.
After I had forwarded my email I got to you.
Even better, the way I read it was riveting.
Yeah. Regular Orson Welles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got this email.
I'm so excited to hear about this.
Yeah. I got the email here, and it says, "Hey,
Your turn to read.
I just listened to your episode on the Catfish Man. I grew up near Mingo Junction. My grandfather was one of the men there the night they took it down. He never talked about it much, just called it that thing
Yeah.
and said it was better off forgotten.
Makes
But
sense.
before he passed, he told me something that didn't make it into the official story. It's not in that story. They didn't kill it right away. After they shot it, the thing was still breathing. It was making these awful choking sounds like it was trying to speak. The sheriff showed up, told everyone to leave while they handled it. My grandfather said he stayed hidden and watched as they loaded it into the back of a truck.
Oh, my goodness.
Not to be burned, but taken somewhere. He never found out where, but the sheriff had connections with people higher up in the government. And here's the part that still keeps me up at night.
Like Jamie.
Yeah. About a week later, my grandfather saw the sheriff again. He asked what really happened to it. The sheriff just stared at him and said, "We didn't kill it. We couldn't." Then he walked away.
What the hell?
Yeah. A few months later, the sheriff disappeared. No one ever found him. I don't know if that thing is really gone, but if I were you, I wouldn't go fishing near that old train bridge at night. That was the email.
That's it?
Yeah.
It ends like that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So if you're down there around that old train bridge, stay away.
Yeah.
Be careful down there, Hainsey.
Yeah. Yeah. If you go down there, don't
Yeah.
take your lime garage beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Shout out, Kelsey's.
Yeah, maybe they'll give us a shout out. Brothers being brothers.
Yeah. Oh, man. Catfish Man. Catfish Man in Mingo Junction. Penguins are up 2-0.
One of the new guys scored.
One of the new guys scored. There he is with his beard.
Yeah, one of the Coreys.
Yeah.
Their names.
Yeah.
Yeah. Timmons.
Corey Timmons.
Corey Timmons with the goal. First is a Penguin.
Yeah. 2-0 Penguins.
They're on a roll.
Being well outshot, but still up 2-0.
Yeah. Great goalie in that for the Penguins, Tristan Jarry.
Yeah.
Stopping all these amazing shots by the Blues.
Give him the Vensina.
16 saves, and they're all just outstanding.
He did have a couple good ones.
Yeah, he has some big ones. 16 breakaways, 16 saves.
Yeah.
Now he's at 17. Yeah, he's played very well, though. And I wonder if he knows about Catfish Man.
Everybody should know about Catfish Man.
I mean, we're going to make it our mission that everyone knows about Catfish Man.
That's right.
I don't know why this urban legend is not out there more. We're going to dig and dig and dig until we can get it
For some reason, we're the only ones that can find anything about it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know.
Kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, they've done a good job trying to cover this one up.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the older generation in our town, these stories wouldn't live at all.
Yeah.
So, you got anything else about Catfish, man? You want to talk about?
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm worried. I mean, it's been almost 40 years.
Yeah.
Since this
that story
happened.
1987.
There was the stuff there in the 90s that we had.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Right.
And then the guy that supposedly shot him there in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems weird.
Very weird.
I'm guessing the guy doesn't have him in the freezer.
Yeah. I think it's all a hoax.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. That is. Yeah.
I think this was some kind of government testing on fish.
Okay.
And it mutated into a humanoid type thing, maybe.
It's possible.
It's just my theory. I don't know.
Right.
We're going to dig into this.
Yeah.
I might go down there and like just sit there and try to get a picture of him. Sit in my truck at the marina, put some bait on the shore.
Yeah.
And just sit there all night one night. See if I get something.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take this camera down there and do it.
Wonder if Gus Reynolds is still alive.
I don't know. We should find him.
Yeah.
If he is. Old One-Eyed Gus. Although that nickname would work a lot better if his if he's Willie.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna come clean. I made up the one eye thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
That
wasn't in there.
I knew you made that up,
but it sounds cooler.
Yeah. Other than his name's Gus.
Yeah.
One-Eyed Gus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One nut Gus. He has one nut. That would have been better.
Yeah.
Why that would have context to that story would be on me, but
it would work.
Old one nut Gus.
One ball Paul.
One ball Paul. That's his cousin.
Yeah. Paul didn't have any balls, and Gus gave up a ball for Paul.
Oh man. That's funny.
The things that happen in small towns, man.
Yeah.
You know? I had a ball transplant.
Damn polluted river.
Yeah.
Drinking water out of that spring down there on Wilson Avenue. Oh, man.
Oh, Rucker McGordy. He's having a good season in Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
Bring him back.
Bring him back. He didn't play too bad at the beginning of the year, I didn't think.
No.
Crosby didn't like him, I don't think. Crosby doesn't like change.
Yeah.
I think it took Crosby half of this season to get over Gensel getting traded.
He's not been. I mean, Crosby ain't on a tear he was last year, but he ain't been bad.
No. He's been average.
I don't know. He's still Sidney Crosby.
He's average Sid.
Okay.
He's not Sid the kid anymore. He's Sid the old guy.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. If you have any information on Catfish, man.
Like Hainsey?
Yeah. Or anybody else, reach out to us at Unsolved Mysteries. Like,
R.I.P. Robert Stack.
Yeah. I wish Robert Stack was here so that Unsolved Mysteries could do a story on Catfish, man. No, reach out to us at Spiggity Show. Comment down below or email me like that person did.
Yeah.
Anonymously.
Hear a dog whining.
Because Catfish Man has him.
Oh, geez.
He's here. He heard about the podcast. He doesn't want anything out there, so he's coming for us. We're like number one on his hit list now, probably.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We're probably the only people.
We're probably on a government list.
We might be.
Because they don't want us finding out about their humanoid fish, man.
Right.
So they tried to develop these back during the Cold War so they can send these fish into Russia.
Right.
And take out Gorbachev.
Yeah.
Now they're all in Mingo.
Right.
And Brilliant, probably hanging out down by the power plant.
That's right. Mutating even more.
Yeah. It's not nuclear.
Right. That's what they want us to believe.
Right. That coal was just out there for show.
Right.
That's for the heat. They heat the building.
Yeah, I gotta stay warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice day today.
Yeah. It's becoming spring
I love it.
here in Mingo, which means the catfish man is me on the loose.
Yep.
He's not be hibernating down at the bottom of the creek bed. He's going to be coming up.
That's right.
Looking for food or small children.
Right.
Or animals.
Right.
To eat. I wonder if he's like an alligator where they like take their victim and like
Death
drag
twirl.
death twirl in the water. I wonder if Catfish Man does that.
I don't want to know.
Well, you're going to find out.
Tune in next week when Jared takes on scuba diving.
We're gonna put you in a wetsuit with a GoPro and put chicken liver all over you and throw you in the creek. Someone's got to find out.
Ain't gonna be this guy.
Maybe Nick will do it.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick. Nick will be the one. That's right. Speaking of Nick.
Yeah.
I have some information about Nick.
Oh yeah? He's not gonna hear it.
Probably not. But he killed a man once.
Really?
Well, not him per se, but his actions killed a man once.
Like Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it involved a toilet.
Oh.
You want to hear about it?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm sure my loyal listener wants to hear it.
Yeah, all one of you. Not Nick.
Not Nick.
So I have a story about Nick and the turd that killed a man.
Is it PG?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get this out.
Okay. Is it PG-13?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you a story about a man who didn't just break records. He broke plumbing, city infrastructure, and possibly the laws of physics. His name, Nick Tuttle. His legacy, producing the largest turd ever recorded. Now this just wasn't a, whoa, that's a big one situation. No, we're talking about a colossal, unbroken Guinness Book of World Records behemoth. Archaeologists mistook it for a fossilized dinosaur bone.
Wow.
NASA considered classifying it as a newly discovered landmass. And a local zoo.
Zol?
I'm the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
A local
Zol.
A local zoo called asking if they had lost a rhino. But the real tragedy, the janitor who found it died on the spot.
Wow.
Yeah. Gone. Heart stopped. One glance at Nick's unholy creation, and his soul just punched his own ticket. Coroners ruled it as death by extreme psychological, not physiological. That'd be gross. Psychological distress. His obituary simply read, he saw, he knew, he left. Meanwhile, God, I wish Nick watched this. Meanwhile, the toilet never flushed again out of pure fear. Fear?
Fear.
God. The entire sewer.
I think that shot
Sewer?
a crown on your show.
Yeah, it's still
Monday. It's still lingering.
interacting with me. The entire sewer. How do you say it? Sewer or sewer? Sewer. Here we say sewer. The entire sewer system had to be rebuilt, and the mayor declared a citywide moment of silence.
Jeez.
And yet, Nick Tuttle never brags about it. That's how you know he's a true legend. Because when you've really taken, Jesus, when you've literally taken a life with your own fecal matter, you don't need to talk about it. And that's the story of the time Nick killed a guy.
R.I.P. to that janitor.
R.I.P. to that toilet.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to that sewer system.
Yeah. They're still working on that in Steubenville.
Man. Anyways, comment down below if you know of Nick and his giant turds.
Oh, man. Don't forget to subscribe. Like, share, and follow.
Yeah.
Tell your friends about the podcast. Tell your family.
Yeah. Tell your ma, tell your pa from Arkansas.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't tell people in Arkansas.
No. They're all related.
Yeah. 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 They're all named Walton.
Yeah. Sure are.
And they own the Broncos.
Yep.
I've seen a thing, transition a little here, talking about football a little bit.
Get away from turds.
Yeah. Well, it's going to talk about turds here.
Oh, the Steelers.
The Steelers are turds. It was attendance at home games.
Okay.
The Bengals were at like 104% attendance.
How are you 104?
Standing room.
Those are like kids that get like 4.2 grade averages.
Well, those are weighted classes. I don't know who does that still, because Indian Creek doesn't do it anymore.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Anyway, the Bengals had 104%.
Yeah.
The Steelers were only at like 88%.
Well, there's a lot of empty seats there.
Yeah. And they were 20th in the NFL. The Bengals were like 5th in the NFL. So Bengal fans are better than Steeler fans. That's what we get from that. We support our team. 9-8 and 9-8 is the standard, right?
That's what it is.
Well, it must be our standard too, because it's what we've done the last 2 years. So,
yeah. Well, welcome aboard.
Yeah. Standard is the standard.
Yeah. Like a turd that killed a man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I heard you and Nick talk about the Bengals.
Okay.
And
whether or not you're disappointed that Trey Hendrickson off.
I get one of them.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not disappointed. And he's not going to get traded because the Bengals are asking for a lot.
Yeah. I can see him staying put.
Well, he doesn't want to leave.
Right.
That's the thing too. So I think they'll work out a deal with him on there somewhere. I'm not sure how or where that would happen, but I think they will. They'll work out a deal with him. Maybe like a 2-3 year deal. He's 30. He probably wants 5. They're not going to give him 5 years.
No.
Not a 30-year-old. Maybe they can work out a 3-year deal and get the money somewhere where he's happy with it.
Right.
Because, like I said, he wants to stay in Cincinnati. He wants to help Cincinnati win the Super Bowl, whether he's there or not. That's what he said. And when the Bengals gave him permission to talk to other teams, they came back to the Bengals and said, you can get a first-round pick. So I think the Bengals want a first and like a second and third. They want a lot.
Yeah.
Which they should. I mean, the guy should have been Defensive Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
The last 2 years, to be honest with you. He didn't even get a runner-up. He wasn't even a finalist last year.
Didn't you lead the league in sacks?
Yeah, he has the most sacks in the NFL combined over the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Yep. And he had the most sacks in the league last year. Right. So I don't think he wants Myles Garrett money. I just think he wants to get paid a little more than what he's getting paid.
Sure.
I think he only gets paid like $18.5 million, which I'd take that.
Yeah. I would take 1,800.
Yeah. Yeah. I would take $18.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he'll get paid, but I wouldn't be mad if they traded him. I wouldn't be mad if they traded T. Higgins. I'll be mad if they don't get a deal done with Jamar Chase. They got to get Jamar Chase done. That's the thing. I figure if you can trade off those two guys, you can use the draft picks, draft defense, build your defense kind of like Kansas City did when they traded Tyreek Hill, and they just drafted all defense and fixed their defense. I think the Bengals could do that too. I mean, you get a good linebacking core. You got B.J. Hill. You guys cut Obajobi. We can always bring him back. He was great for us.
He signed with somebody.
Oh, no.
I can't remember who.
There's a lot of D tackles getting cut, though, so you could always pick up a D tackle for cheap because he's getting paid by another team.
Did you see this? Gardner Minshew signed with the Chiefs.
Oh, he'll be starting by week 3.
I have Ogunjobi on here somewhere.
Yep. Anyway, that's all I had with that.
Buffalo Bills.
Oh, that's where Bosa went too.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he would come to Cincinnati, but we re-signed Joseph Osai, which I'm fine with. He had a good year.
Yeah.
Last year, he had 5 sacks, 15 quarterback pressures, maybe more than that. But he didn't start until Hubbard got hurt. That's when he became the starter.
2-1. Power play goal.
Oh, Graves screened. That's Graves' fault. It's not Jari. Why would you skate into your goalie?
Yeah.
Hopefully they cut Graves this offseason.
Yeah.
Because no one wants him. He stinks.
Man, they're getting outshot 24-9.
Yeah.
But still winning 2-1.
Yeah.
All right, Jari, you're back. Keep making saves.
Yeah. I mean, they could lose this game 5-2. I'll have 50 saves at this point, at that rate.
Yeah. Man.
I don't know. Anything else you want to talk about, or you want to finish up this episode?
No, I don't know. I know we're trying to keep it a little shorter.
Yeah, I think the 2 hours is a little too much. That's what I think.
Well, a couple of times we kind of got on a roll.
Yeah.
We're
video froze there again.
Oh,
that's the other reason why I my eyes get drawn off the camera, because I'll notice that it's frozen. And I'm staring at it.
I think it's because I need to upgrade the computer.
Maybe.
Yeah. Get some fancy desktop.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Fancy lights and stuff.
Yeah, they have plexiglass sides on them.
Yeah,
now
that's what
stuff.
Noah has in his room.
Yeah, maybe just bring that down. He don't use it.
Probably could. Yeah, just thinking about that. I think it's the computer gets overwhelmed, and
there's probably a lot going on, and this probably doesn't have the Intel Pentium Silver. Probably can't handle it all.
I don't know what it is.
And right there.
Oh, there's a sticker.
Yeah, all computers have that sticker.
I don't know. Don't pay attention.
Tells you what the processor is.
Not that means anything to me.
It's overwhelmed. It's
Yeah.
overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It's overworked.
Yeah.
It's got 900 things going on. It's
bought-
running your house.
Yeah. I don't know where it is. I bought a Ethernet cord. I was like, I'll hardwire it so it has internet
Yeah.
instead of Wi-Fi, but it doesn't have a port.
Yeah. Laptops don't have ports.
Jamie's does for work.
Oh.
Yeah. That one does not.
Switch her laptops. Don't tell her.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, I got that. I'll have printed notes every week now.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I like throwing them.
Yeah.
Even the ones I'm not supposed to.
I know. I'm going to reprint those ones now.
Whoops.
That's all right.
Yeah. What's another tree?
Yeah. We don't need trees.
No.
We got plenty of them on Mars.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to plug my show, but I'll plug my show.
Go ahead.
So this week we're recording on a Sunday, which we haven't done in a while. It's been I think a month. So that's going to be different for me. Last week we decided we were going to take away, we abruptly made season 2 occur. 43 episodes in, but we decided to do away with the season counts. We decided to do an episode counts. We just give a title and run with it. And then Nick surprised me last week with a top 5.
Yeah.
Which was top 5
dunkers
in the NBA, which I'm not a big basketball guy. It threw me off, but it was fun. It wasn't like times before, and you've been here for that. Well, here, but not here.
Yeah.
Where what are we going to do for a top 5? And then we pause and we talk for like 45 minutes trying to figure out top 5. And then, we sit there and do research and all that. So it was kind of fun to do that, off the cuff and stuff like that. So there might be more old school things coming back this week. Maybe useless information. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Your Mount Rushmore there.
Yeah.
I was listening. And, you had the Saints.
Yeah, I forgot all kinds of guys.
Yeah,
I blame it on the crown.
Sam Mills.
Yeah. I forgot Alvin
Ironhead
Kamara.
Hayward.
Yeah. I forgot all kinds of people.
Bobby Haybear.
I don't know who that is.
He was a quarterback.
Yeah.
Arch Manning.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that makes it fun too. Like, caught off guard and you're trying to rack your brain, and it's, a team that you don't usually follow.
Yeah.
It's
there was some for Nick too. Nick had the Falcons.
You're correct.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. He did say Michael Vick. I was waiting on
He
him.
did. Yeah. He said it was going to be an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That guy was a freak.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, the whole dog fighting thing.
That'd be
whatever,
like,
but
I'm going to take some heat for this, but O.J. Simpson.
Right.
You know
I mean, the guy was what he was.
Yeah.
Like,
it's separating
during
the person.
the game.
It'd be like me saying, well, Chris Benoit was a terrible wrestler.
Right.
No, he was just a terrible human being.
Right.
And
yeah.
He was a great wrestler.
Right.
He's a terrible human being.
Well, I mean, Pete Rose wasn't a terrible human being, but he bet on baseball. But he seemingly one of the greatest baseball players ever.
Yeah, that's different.
Right. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know why
you just compared Pete Rose to Michael Vick, who has a dog fighting ring and a bunch of dogs buried in his yard.
Yeah.
And then
it's
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. Well,
and Chris Benoit.
Okay. There's no correlation whatsoever.
No.
But, it's what the correlation is what the guy did during the time that they played the game.
Yeah, and we
accolades.
We kind of said this last week that Trump was talking about pardoning Pete Rose. Is he going to pardon Tuca Pico? Remember, because he's banned for life from baseball for betting on baseball when he was a Pirate.
Yeah, probably not.
I think if Pete Rose gets a
they all
pardon,
should, right?
He should get a pardon too,
right?
And that way, the Pirates can sign him because they will because they need another shortstop. They don't have enough,
right?
I think he was framed. I think he was betting for Ohtani.
Skeens look good again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat the
Yankees
9-1.
Yeah, he gave up a home run.
He did, but
I mean, it was the fourth inning. Last inning.
Had another 4 strikeouts.
I know.
Ashcraft looked good the other day too.
I was looking. He's got Skeen's ERA is like 3.60 though.
Yeah, it's high for him.
Yeah,
it is.
Probably working on stuff, and he's not. I mean, now he's starting to ramp up the innings. So
he's got two new pitches he's doing. So
and I mean, like spring training, like last time he pitched 4 innings, so he probably had like a 2-inning one, a 1 inning, like
right.
They're starting to ramp him up now.
Right.
So those early starts, he might have given up a run and shot his ERA up.
Correct.
So there's no innings to bring it down.
Correct.
That's the thing.
I don't think we're going to see a sophomore slump.
No.
Yeah, and then the fact that he's put 2 more pitches in his arsenal is going to keep these batters guessing.
Yeah, and these young kids can keep hitting.
Mm-hmm.
The sky's the limit.
If Jack Sawinski can keep hitting.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a Jack Sawinski fan at all, but
well, Henry Davis is hitting like 320.
I know. He looks good too.
Yeah.
He looks good too. I don't know.
And O'Neal Cruz is hitting bombs.
Oh, no. He just hit another one almost 150 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know McKechnie or whatever it's called now, Lycombe Field or whatever it's called.
I
It's McKechnie. That's what the name was.
Yeah.
It has a naming rights on it now for whatever. It's Lycombe Field or Locum. I don't remember. Lacombe Field. I know that, the jet stream's a little different there. It's easier to hit home runs there. It's shorter. You're hitting the ball as hard as O'Neill Cruz. You're hitting it out of any stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lecombe Park.
Lecombe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always going to be McKechnie.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm optimistic of what this Pirate team could do, but I'm not holding my breath.
I am optimistic as well. I know I goofed around and said 92 wins.
That's bold.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying, just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
But I think they could be above 500 this year. It's realistic.
It's possible. Yeah.
It just depends on the bats.
Mm-hmm.
If the bats don't go cold,
right,
when they come north,
right,
which good for them. Their first 2 series are not outside of Florida,
right.
So when they come back and play the Yankees that opening weekend here in Pittsburgh, that's gonna be big for them.
Bednar's healthy, so I mean, I feel like he played hurt all year last year.
Yeah, Jason Grilly's back. Oh wait, no, he's not.
The bad news is that Ke'Bryan Hayes is hurt.
Is that bad news or
Well,
is it good news?
He was looking decent.
He looks decent at times.
Hurt again.
He hurt his torso. It's not his back.
Well, I'm sure that's part of his back.
Well, torso's.
Well, your back is right behind that.
Yeah, it's core. He's a core muscle injury.
I don't know.
I'm throwing words out there.
Yeah.
But him being hurt gives Nick York an opportunity because now Triolo might be at third now instead of first.
Right.
So now Nick York might be at first.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know either. We have 3 catchers on the team.
Yeah. I mean, Indy, he plays first.
Does he?
He played some in the minors, yes.
Oh, okay.
You would think they would have had Henry Davis work at first.
I don't think they want to put that arm there.
I know it doesn't make sense, but you got to put him on the field somewhere if he's hitting.
Right.
Right. He can't just DH and catch. You know? I mean, right field, it's open. Ish.
Well, they moved Brian Reynolds right field.
Oh, left field's open.
Well, Jack Sawinski.
Oh, they're putting him there? What about Tommy Pham?
Well, there's that guy too.
I don't know. I mean, I like the fact he was yelling at Yankee fans.
And O'Neill Cruz has looked great at center field this spring training too.
Oh, I mean, the dude was a fast learner.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be good for him, anyways. I guess we'll see how it shakes out. But I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. Can't wait to go to a game.
And we're like less than 2 weeks away from opening day.
Yeah. I mean, reality, the the Pirates can come to Pittsburgh for the home opener and be unbeaten.
Yeah.
Because they don't play 2 good teams to start.
Right.
They're better than both the teams they're going to play.
Right.
The Marlins and the Rays. Well, they might not be better than the Rays. They might be about the same as the Rays.
Where are they playing their home games at? Because the Trops.
They're playing in
Sorry, Penguins scored.
It's the other Connor or Corey, whatever their name are. Oh, they chase Bennington. Oh, no, he's just skating.
Yeah, he's mad.
Well, they get 16 shots on goal now.
Shot total's coming up. 3-1 Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the new guys are scoring goals.
Love it. Wouldn't that be crazy, though, if they made the playoffs?
It still wrecks everything.
My head would hurt. Yeah, it does wreck everything, but
I don't just make the playoffs and get swept in the first round. Like,
yeah. What if they won?
What if they went in? What if they went on a run?
Yeah, what if they won the cup?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna plan to win a cup.
This is crazy.
Yeah. What if
They're
they
playing
won
better than
What
the
if they
Cavs.
break the record for the streak? The Penguin, the 92,
the win streak.
the win streak. What if they broke it now?
Who was it that came? Capitals came close.
Yeah, they got
were
to 12, I think.
Like few
The
games
Blue
away.
Jackets got to like real close to 1 year too.
They were like 1 or 2 games away.
The Blue Jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, and they still didn't make the playoffs.
No. Oh man.
Yeah, can you imagine if they won the rest of the games the rest of the season?
Yeah.
And it broke the record,
Yeah.
made the playoffs,
Won the cup.
didn't lose in the playoffs,
16-0.
be the first team to sweep their way through to the cup.
Jari wins Conn Smythe. Or not Conn Smythe.
The
What they call
yeah,
it? Yeah, Conn
that
Smythe.
sounds like
Yeah.
You
Oh,
Sidney Crosby scores 1 goal in the whole playoffs, but they win the cup.
and he's the Conn Smythe winner.
45 assists, 1 goal.
I will say that the year that they gave it to Croats, 17,
Yeah.
16. I don't. It should have been Phil.
Oh yeah,
In my
100%.
opinion.
Yeah. They got it right in 09 and gave it to Malkin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a beast that year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I miss that Gino.
Yeah.
We see shades of him every once in a while.
Yeah. Like the Flyers game there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
On Thursday. And that was the old Gino.
Yeah.
I mean, he has it in him still. I think he just has to have the right line mates.
Yeah.
That was a nice save by Jari. All right, let's finish this up because we're an hour and a half and
Okay.
we're really just rambling on talking about stuff.
Sorry.
So thanks for not listening on Spotify at all last week.
Really?
Yeah, I only had 7 listens.
Yeah.
I've been staying at 18, so I don't know what happened there. It ain't like I
Switching
don't
over
plug-
to YouTube.
Yeah. Well, this last week was the least watched episode of my show.
Jerks.
Yeah. So thanks for not sticking around. I do appreciate it all. Make sure you go and listen to Hainsey's Cave Talk. Follow him on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube, Spiggity Show, 33 Lounge. We're going to have a new YouTube channel coming soon. We'll roll that out when we get it all set up. It's going to kind of meld us all together. Look at that. Like, just mesh. We'll still have our independent YouTube channels, but we're going to come together like Voltron.
Yeah.
Only there's 4 of us instead of 5 lions.
Voltron.
Yeah.
Not ever were the Power Rangers.
No.
Voltron.
Voltron's better. The Power Rangers are rip-offs of Voltron.
I don't know what they called that, but Voltron.
Yeah. All right. Till next week. Thanks, guys.